Well, Apu, how's the atmosphere at practice? Obviously, y'all need a win.
It's great. I mean, everyone's just excited to be back. It's another day to get better, so that's always exciting.
But what do you feel like maybe y'all need to do better as a team?
Feel like just got to play faster, get back to playing green, playing like us. Feel like during practice, when the lights aren't on and pressure isn't built, it's easy to play fast and say this and that, but we just gotta do it when the lights turn on.
How would you assess the D-line play to this point in the season?
Just gotta get better. D-line, we're one of the older position groups on the team, so obviously got to get a little bit more from us in all aspects.
How much do you try to shake off a loss like that one in West Virginia, or how much do you kind of hold on to it to motivate you guys moving forward?
I think it's kind of 50-50. Obviously it's something you can use as a learning point, but as a turning point as well. Learn from the things that happen, but at the end of the day, what happened, and like I said, today's a new day to get better.
To take some steps forward from where you're at, where exactly do you need to start?
Practice, for sure. I feel like that's where it all starts for everyone. How you practice, how you play, and I feel like that's something we just need to get better at. Loving practice, practicing faster. Love practicing with our teammates, being here.
Dylan is obviously a key part of the defense. What do you feel like he brings you guys?
I feel like he brings a confidence. He's like we like to view him as like the quarterback of our defense. He's the Mike linebacker. He's the one who's calling out everything up front. He's the one who gives us our plays. So when we're out there, and he's communicating. It brings confidence. Communication breeds confidence, and that's what he's out there to do.
Coach said some of the issue on defense was maybe guys not trusting each other, to the left and the right. How do you get to that point? How do you get where you can trust everybody around you, that kind of thing?
It's just sound repetitive, but practice. I mean, we are a young team, especially in the back end of on the defensive side of the ball. But I feel like just in practice, we got to practice faster. Practice making the plays that we need made on Saturday. So I feel like we just need to put ourselves in the positions and work as a defense.
What have you seen from Kansas, just in terms of, and obviously they might have a different quarterback. I mean, I know their starter went out a couple of weeks ago, but what do you see from Kansas?
It's not the same team as last year.
Right.
And we've ran into some trouble like that throughout the season. It's going to be like that for the rest of the season. A lot of these teams that we see now aren't the same team that we seen last year. And same as us, we're not the same team that we were last year too. So definitely going to have to make some adjustments and practice hard.
What have you all been doing in practice to address the tackling issue?
I guess just putting ourselves in more stressful situations. We've kind of started with just changing the practice schedule in general. Feels like as the season's been going on, people have just been going through the motions. So when we're putting into those stressful situations in the games, and we don't know how to handle it, it's obviously something we need to address in practice. Put ourselves in those positions that we're going to be in on Saturday. Not something that we're just running through. It's just to get the period over with.
Have you been here long enough where you kind of have an appreciation for McLean, that kind of thing? I mean, playing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Playing in that stadium.
Well, I mean, just playing in general. I'm a little older now, so the games. I look at the game a little bit differently. Kind of starting to get to the point in my career where the number of guaranteed snaps is coming down. So I've just been really trying to emphasize taking in everything, the wins and the losses, the good practices and the bad practices. It's just all part of it. I'm just glad to be here.
Touched on Dylan a little bit. What about Christian Morgan? What does he bring to the defense?
He kind of reminds me of he's another old head, you know. I mean, especially in the back end, we don't have a lot of dudes with old heads in the back end, so I feel like he kind of reminds me of Energizer Bunny. You know, when things are going one way and you know things seem like they are, then out of nowhere there's just something out of the ordinary, and it's just banging and bringing energy. You know, something that sticks out like a sore thumb. That's him. That's him in our defense. And he's been putting together some good days at practice, and putting together some good film on tape. So excited to see what's in store for him throughout the rest of the season.
Does Jack Fish have any new stuff coming out anytime soon?
Jack Fish is worried about Saturday in Kansas. So
Do you have singles out, or is it just like on your social media?
yeah, I do actually. I have a couple of singles out. Yeah, just under Jack Fish on Apple Music, Spotify. Working on some stuff, but like I said, worried about Kansas.